Salve, salve todos, mais uma vez. Eu, a Sasuke, em parceria com o Universo MX, estamos aqui apresentando pela primeira vez esse jogo pra gente desfrutar aqui, o Halibut. Vamos embarcar nessa aventura, tá? Sejam todos bem-vindos. Vamos pro vídeo. Não sei se tá no mar. Sei que tem uma espécie de uma criatura como um peixe aqui, bem exótico. Uau. Bacana. Outras variedades de peixes aqui, como cardume. Eu não sei se é no mar ou... Incrível. Esse peixe bem exótico. Olha. Um osso. Bem bacana aqui. Ó, tem mais pessoas. Ó, esse aqui é... Uma ave aqui fofinha. Capitão. Olha. Os desenhos aqui de personagens 3D bem bacana. Palco e... Olha. Tá. Personagem aqui deitado em sua cama, no quarto.
Harold, I'm afraid I need you to come with me.
Oh, hi, Major. What's the matter? Is that leak bothering you again?
It's your fine, your unpaid fine.
I had a fine?
You still do. Tubing without the proper credit on your tube card. Can you settle it now?
No. But wait, I'm sure I topped it up.
Improper tube card management, Halibut. You surely recall that since last week, the Energy District tubes require your tube card to be topped up with blue credit if an onward journey to the social district is intended, in addition to the usual weekly turquoise credit.
Wait, but only last month it was a green.
I don't make the rules, Harold, but the rules make me. Now let's get you over to the fine secretary so we can all get on with our day.
Salve, salve, Ana Paula Madureira.
Fell foul of the end
Paulinha,
user insufficient
seja
funds
bem-vinda, tá, minha mana?
I'm afraid if you really can't pay,
Muito
you're
obrigado
going
pela
to
sua
have to
presença aqui
think of
nessa
someone who
live com a
can.
gente.
I guess that means you'll have to wait for the
Paulinha
professor
incrível,
again.
gente.
Who knows what she sees in you?
Pensa numa garota humilde,
Right.
alma nobre, tá?
I'm needed
Sou seu fã,
elsewhere.
tá, Paulinha?
There's a
Seja
disturbing
bem-vinda.
rise in the number of people
Seja
traveling
bem-vindo
without the
todos.
appropriate tickets recently. I hope for both our sakes not to see you again soon, Harold.
In 13,760 AC, we enjoyed our first instantly iconic ad campaign, Got Water.
Can't you just put this on my account? I'll pay as soon as I...
Mr. Halibut, you don't have an account. Not since we blocked it.
Please, Mr. Secretary, let me just... I mean, look, can't we...
Your name is Mr. Secretary?
My title, young man, is All-Water Secretary number 24. It is not my name. Anyway, I'm afraid All-Water Corporation can't be seen to make exceptions. You'll have to go through the proxy payment process like everyone else.
Customer poll, reflecting our continued commitment to being
I mean, what would happen if you just let me go?
I would have to file a B-52, and you would quickly be on the very displeased end of Major Sandstrom. The rules and regulations are there for a reason, Mr. Halibut. I'm not strict for the fun of it, but otherwise, things would be unfair. We can't be having preferential treatment now, can we?
I suppose not.
which illuminated the many innovations we now rely upon.
O comportamento de cada personagem aqui você vê como se fosse aqueles bonequinhos de massa de modelar. Incrível, tá?
Clarification Agency
A interação, como ele se comporta na linguagem. Você já observa mesmo como fosse as massinhas de modelar. Incrível. Você vê.
So, what are you in for?
Oh, I'm just here for the great company.
Aren't you a little young to start working for All Water?
Muito bacana.
What? No, I meant because it was a joke, doofus.
Oh,
Yeah. Could you let me wait in peace now?
oh, sure. Will do. Have fun.
Salve, salve também, Grace. Grace Gonçalves, minha
Hi,
mana,
Ma.
seja bem-vinda,
Look,
tá?
before
Muito
you say
obrigado.
anything,
Whatever your excuses,
Sou também
you'll
seu
have to
fã,
wait.
tá? De coração.
Busy times. Mr. Secretary, please charge whatever Felix's fine is to the company tab, please.
Ó,
Of course, Mrs. Van der Vaart. Have a pleasant day.
incrível.
You too, Master Van der Vaart.
freedom! Have fun, Harold!
Tchau, coleguinha. Tô aguardando aqui minha vez, tá?
We reluctantly interrupt your daily business for some important information for
Oh, yeah?
all inhabitants of the Fedora One.
Dear people, crew, and
Ó, o
company,
repórter.
we seem to have discovered something
Cabeleira bem
super cool.
bacana. Ó,
Please do consider to congregate tonight at the Agora Theatre to
vocês veem aí. Como se fosse uma massinha de modelar, tá? Incrível. Que bacana. A televisão dele tá melhor do que a do Sasuke.
Oh, Harold, here you are. I've
Oh,
been
yeah?
looking all over. Get your buns to the lab, if you please.
I
Tá.
do beg your pardon, ma'am, but there is still the matter of an outstanding fine for Mr. Halibut to find
Salve,
a proxy
salve,
for. A completely reasonably priced and
Nathalie.
fairly applied fine. if
Seja
I do
bem-vinda,
say
minha
so
mana.
myself.
Sir, please
Coração.
do not cause me further consternation.
As meninas são
Just
incríveis,
put it on
tá?
my tab as always.
Muito obrigado, meninas, pela
Come on,
presença de
Harold.
vocês. A Natália, aqui, ó, tem a Nathalie, tem a Grace e tem a Ana Paula Madureira. Eita, essas meninas são incríveis. Sejam bem-vindos, meninas. Sou fã de vocês, tá? Coração, vamos pra cima. Deixa eu ver o meu personagem aqui, deixa eu dar uma gigada aqui com ele pra conhecer. Ó, que o cara é estilo Sasuke. Vamos acompanhar
Mr.
isso.
Halibut, you'll need
Eu tenho
this before you
eu tenho
go.
que é isso. Então vamos
Yes,
embora.
and only home.
Ah, tá.
It's not valid for any other routes.
Tá.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Secretary.
And your
Thank
tube
you.
pass should be unlocked again within 24 hours. So you'll be back to the luxury of fully automatic tube travel eligibility approval once again.
I can't wait.
Ok. O idioma do jogo aqui tá no inglês, tá? Vamos embarcar aqui
Every
nessa
time I need you,
aventura.
Harold, it's something else. What's wrong with you? I can't handle your shenanigans while we're in the middle of this mess.
I know.
Olha,
I'm sorry. Next time.
This must have an underlying
acompanha aqui
cause.
essa
I remember when you were still in school and your teacher
a
telling me
mão
about
dela
how you
aqui,
were
você se observa, tá? A mão esquerda.
oblivious to her even
E olha,
You've never snapped out of that
ah, ele aqui, dele tá. Ih, eu vou pra onde? Ah, tá. Acompanhar. Ó, que bacana.
I was never in a daydream, just the other stuff was boring.
Harold, I'm not sure which is worse. The idea of you living with your head in the clouds or never being excited by life. Only boring people get bored.
I'm sorry,
A
Professor.
Nathalie. A Nathalie é a Lily, tá, gente? Plataforma vizinha, tá? Pensa uma menina humilde, incrível, tá? Opa, o que aconteceu ali? Olha! a nossa coleguinha foi lá. Vamos ver agora. Olha. Estação... Não sei se... Agora complicou. Se da bolsa foi, eu vou arriscar aqui. Deixa eu ver. Ih! Que é isso? Incrível, velho. Onde eu fui parar? Ah, acertei, destino. Calma aí, coleguinha. Como ele anda? Ele anda igual a Sasuke, meu. Ela tá indo embora. Entrando no elevador e tomando meio banho de gato. Ela foi pra... Ah, tá. Então, bora lá. Meu Deus. Eu sei lá por a moça foi agora, velho. Rapaz. Eu vou arriscar. Será que... Não, não quer aqui. Aqui. Tá. Deixa eu... Acho que é aqui, bora ver se eu fui mesmo. Pelo que o elevador mandou o nome, deixa eu ver se foi certo. Ui! Ai, ai, ai. Bora ver. Olha, acertei.
I'm tired of chasing after you like you're a stupid butterfly.
Hang on. What's a butterfly? That sounds silly.
A butterfly is an insect from Earth.
Que bacana, velho. Os personagens como se fosse massa de modelar. 3D. Incrível, tá? Por isso que eu falo a evolução do universo game, assim, essa nova geração. Como evoluiu, gente. Tô aqui apresentando pela primeira vez, tá? Como eu falei, a Lily, que é a Nathalie, ela é plataforma vizinha, tá? Ela é apaixonada pelo Lulu, que é filho carinhoso dela, cara. Lua Santana. Incrível. Também sou, tá? Sucesso, Nathalie. Sua carreira, seu trabalho, seus conteúdos. Sou seu fã, minha mana, tá? De coração. Muito sucesso pra você. Enfim, pra vocês também, meninas, tá? A Gleice, a Paulinha. Paulinha também, tá? Paulinha é daqui da nossa plataforma do YouTube, tá? Da equipe do Universo MX. É uma honra ter Paulinha, tá? Nossa equipe. Muito obrigado também, Paulinha, pelos seus conteúdos com o nosso companheiro Douglas, tá? Muito obrigado mesmo. O suporte que você tá dando a ele, apoio. De coração, tá? Isso é incrível, tá? Sou seu fã também. De coração. Muito obrigado. Muito obrigado a todas vocês, meninas. Tá aqui. Tem bastante informações aqui. Tudo indica aqui que a gente vai ter alguma atividade. Um trabalho aqui. Vamos ver. Uma trança bem bacana. Você vê que é macio de modelar, tá? O rostinho em formato do boneco. Incrível. O ambiente aqui, tudo igual. O Y. Bem aqui pra abrir. Vamos lá, vamos explorar. Ó. Tá. Mensagem. And then hit the bottom button.
Precisely.
Okay, great. And it's the rightmost button to go back, right?
Indeed. Now hop to it. And I'll see you at the Agora Arcades when you're done.
Tem duas atividades aqui do lado aqui. Limpe a estação, depois alimentar os... Show. Tá. Deixa eu voltar aqui pra nossa coleguinha. Ela tá indo embora. Olha. Que é isso? Ferramentas para eu trabalhar? Será? Vamos explorar aqui. Ih, ó, que bacana. Deixa eu ver o que tem aqui esse quadro. Olha. Ali o item subiu. Vamos ver aqui o ambiente, nosso cenário. Olha. Que bacana. Deixa eu ver o que ele... setor aqui é bem... Vamos ver agora. Cadê? Isso aí. Olha. Que é isso? Vamos ver aqui. Para interagir.
Drat. It's out of food.
Acabou a comida.
Better ask Cyrus about this.
Deixa eu ver novamente. Interagir aqui pra...
Drat. It's out of
Acabou a
food.
comida. O que é que ele vai dizer para o nosso destino?
Better ask Cyrus about this.
Vou ver aqui embaixo. Ó. Uma cama. Não, dormir agora não. A gente começou agora, coleguinha. Pra você ver a montagem. Ó. Incrível. Explorar aqui o cenário. Eu vou aqui onde a... Nossa, olha. Explorar os ambientes. WC. Vai querer usar alguma coisa aqui, coleguinha? Jogar o barro? Não? Então vamos embora. Ih, caroço de jaca. Vamos embora. Olha. Vamos explorar.
I hate being railroaded, but sometimes you just have to go where they tell you. It's better than Moreau having to bail me out again.
Ok. Então já que não é aqui, então deve ser lá. Incrível. Olha. Em 2D. Olha. A câmera se aproxima. O zoom. Caraca, que legal. Tá uma carreirinha aqui. Cadê? Eu vou correr pra onde? Eu poderia... O que é isso? Ver se tem alguma coisa aqui pra interagir. Ó. Tá. Mensagem.
Drat. It's out of food. Better ask Cyrus about this.
A carreirinha dele, como é? Tá mandando perguntar. Pergunte sobre... Incrível, velho. A agenda aqui, você vê que a gente movimenta ela. E esse pãozinho aqui correndo para um lado pro outro, que significa isso aqui na tela? Rapaz. Cheio de... Deixa eu ver o que esse camarada tem aqui pra nos dizer. Tá. Tá, ele pega essa lista de comida de peixe. Onde que eu vou encontrar esse camarada? Eita! Tá bom, vou procurar esse camarada que é comida de peixe. Quer saber do... Que eu vou encontrar esse camarada aqui. Vamos. Olha!
Ah, Harold. Perfect timing.
Oh, Senor
Que
Tenenbaum. You too.
bacana.
I was just hoping to watch some Sun Tzu's Ashk. Got any idea how to work the old telly?
Yeah, I think it's one of those all-water ad-only models.
Ah. Should still be good for watching the announcement on tonight,
Cabeleiro do
though.
cara. E
You really
bigode
gonna watch that?
invocado.
They'll just announce another tube price hike again.
Well, who knows? Diego from Health Services said he heard something about the reveal of something important.
Ready to go?
Tá.
Slide on over to Slippy's.
Esse cara tá bom.
What brings you to the
Olha.
lounge anyway?
Would you guess that the tubes to the
bacana.
utility district and the social district are
Incrível.
down again?
Strangely,
Você vê,
yes.
louro,
I can't
cabelo
believe
louro,
that.
tá? Gostei do
Does that
destino
mean
dele.
school is out?
Yep.
Olha.
The Bambinos are happy and I
Ai,
don't mind the time off.
bacana.
But if it goes
Cheio
on
de
much
estilo
longer,
aqui.
they'll forget everything.
Won't they do their
Olha.
homework?
Maybe. The whole social district is off limits right now. So at least there won't be much else for them to do.
Is that why you're hanging out here?
Mostly. It's just kind of cozy here, though, you know?
I suppose it is.
Anyway, don't mind me, Harold.
Senin iltifatına
Tá.
mazhar olacağım.
Sana
Vou
sarıldığımda
perguntar sobre o coleguinha aqui.
Bye, Chris.
See you later, Harold. I'll be here if you want some company.
Ama sen bana okyanus oldun.
sen beni efsunluyor musun?
Sana olan hislerimi ifade etmeye cümleler çok kifayetsiz kalıyor.
Yine yeniden duymak istiyorum.
Ne zaman duymak istiyorsun?
Tá assistindo a televisãozinha dele.
Nefes alma sebebim sensin.
Rüyalar mıydı gördüklerim yoksa gerçek mi yaşadım?
Deixa eu botar uma carreirinha aqui pra ver.
I hate it. It's better than Moreau.
Também ainda não é aqui. Tá escondendo ela aqui. A gente já foi com o coleguinha aqui.
Söz veriyorum. Bundan sonra birbirimizi katiyen unutmayacağız. Bu kabus
Ih, o camarada tá no estilo aqui, bacana. Opa. Tá. Ih, ai, tá assistindo a novela dele. Mandou limpar. limpar, então... Tentar encontrar o que a gente vai limpar. Será que nesse quadro aqui?
Drat. It's out of food. Better ask Cyrus about this.
Estação de filtragem, como sempre. O outro me lembrou de alimentar os peixes. Tá. A estação de filtragem. Tô apanhando aqui. Diga vocês, tá? Limpar. Deixa eu ver se... Aqui é o WC. Ó. Esse jogo, velho. Tá. Maneiro. Tô por aqui dando... Olha. Deixa eu interagir com o nosso coleguinha aqui pra ver.
Hey, Sai.
Oh, hey, Harold. What's going? I mean, how's up?
Just doing my usual rounds. Trying to clean the fish and feed the filter station.
Super nice. How are the fishies doing?
They're swimming away, looking good. But there's no food left in the fish feeding
Que
machine.
legal.
Ah, lovely. Yeah, I've been thinking about fish a lot
Esse também
recently.
aqui é bem
I'm
exótico.
wondering if, you know,
O óculos
given
dele é
fish
igual ao
blood is such a
meu.
good fertilizer with the slow release phosphates and nitrogen, but we don't want to hurt fish. If samples were taken,
Estilo
we could
óculos do
somehow
vovô.
synthesize the...
Sai, that sounds very interesting, but what about the food for the fish themselves?
Oh, yes. Sorry, Brat. Didn't I
Que
restock the
isso.
other night?
Bora lá.
Must have just thought about it. I'll have to formulate some more.
You make the fish food yourself?
Oh, I do indeed. I'm working on a new recipe at the moment, in fact.
But I mean, can fish even taste?
It's not just about taste, it's about nutrition. We want their gills to function optimally, don't we? And their pigments to express as vividly as possible, a bit like flowers.
Sai. New fish food would be great. I'm sure they'll love it.
Ó.
Well, I'll get right on it, promise. Yeah, I think I have a test batch. Yep, here. A little taster to keep them going. You should try some too.
Thanks. I'll let you know what they think.
Tá.
Did you see that?
Was that fish real?
I'm not sure. I mean, even if it wasn't, their methods are getting way more sophisticated lately.
Yeah.
I kind of look forward to seeing what stunt they're going to pull next.
Me too. As long as I don't have to clean it up. Do you remember their first messages?
Yeah. Wasn't it something about Fedora not being able to take off being a conspiracy?
Yes, on all those little flyers. Handwritten, too. What did that fish message mean, do you think?
I guess something about exploring the planet?
Didn't it say what's out here?
Ooh, like they've hidden something?
Maybe they think the ocean is a conspiracy too?
Tá. Concluiu. Então agora... Vamos aos lumes. O jeito dele era invocado. Querer correr. Olha. Estilo Sasuke. Destino, tá. Vamos embora. Explorar aqui, por aqui. Não sei se a gente já veio por aqui na outra vez. Ah, tá, foi verdade. Vamos conhecer o ambiente aqui. Aqui nessa porta. Vamos ver se essa porta interage. Não, então vou pra frente. Olha. Descendo. Ó, maneiro, maneiro. Ah. Que é isso, coleguinha? Mais uma escada aqui. Ó. Eu acho que eu voltei pro mesmo lugar. Deixa eu ver aqui se é isso mesmo. Eu tava na passagem de cima e vou... Calma aí, eu vou pra frente aqui pra ver. A escada subindo. É o mesmo lugar. Eu quero ver onde for parar. Calma aí, vou voltar de novo. Tá. Eu ter aqui pra... Deixa eu avançar aqui. Aí sim. Olha. Ó, que maneiro. Tá carregando. Eita. Ah, show de bola.
Clean as a whistle again.
E agora? Que é isso? Interagimos aqui. Então a gente já pode voltar. Ele foi o rapaz do peixe. Vamos correr. Que é isso? Ah, não, agora não. Aqui foi o moço da novelinha. Tá aqui sim a novela dele. Vamos correr aqui. A carreira dele é bem bacana. Deixa eu voltar aqui pra ver. Interagir pra ver. Olha.
Little fishing, your little dishy is now served. Okay, Herald Bot Diagnostic Report. Scanning. All tests completed satisfactorily. Enjoyment evaluation minimal. Energy levels depleted. Recharging required. Next destination, Agora Arcades.
Olha, os peixinhos já comem. Falta uma. Vá ao fliperama. Eita, o fliperama é minha praia. Agora vou encontrar esse fliperama. Aqui eu sei que não é. Isso aqui é a sala dos trecos. Tentar agora encontrar o fliperama. Vamos conhecer um desse fliperama. Eita. Tá. Aqui. Conhecer os outros locais agora. Mandando ele pro fliperama. É a praia do Assassin, mas tá bom. Esse é fliperama, gente. Fliperama. Deixa eu ver aqui mesmo.
Wow, why isn't this working? So typical.
Ainda não está
I suppose the ticket
funcionando.
reactivation is still going to take a while.
Esqueci o bilhete. Pra o quê? Vocês estão comentando. Opa! Na TV da sala. Tá, TV da sala. Então vamos correr nessa TV da sala. A TV da sala. Será que é do colega aqui? Vamos ver.
Hello again.
Hey, Chris.
Que
Ticket
mexo.
not working. Mind if I watch the announcement with you?
Be my guest. Not that I actually live here.
Oh, it's starting.
Ih. TV melhor do que a minha.
We chose the stars, not instead of the Earth, but because of it. We chose sacrifice and responsibility. Well, we didn't, I guess, but our ancestors did. And we wouldn't be here if they hadn't. Left, I mean. We'd be back on Earth. And where would that have got anyone? We may not have ever seen our home, tasted its air, or gazed across its boiling
Uma
seas,
roupa bem bacana.
but we remember it.
Olha.
And then we made a new home, even if it wasn't quite what anyone had in mind. And one corporation over all others helped make that possible. All water. On that note, I'd like to introduce Madam CEO Brenna Castletop.
Ih, bacana.
Good day to you all. As you may know, I am Brenna Castletop, the CEO of All Water Corporation. More importantly, I'm a citizen of the Fedora just like you. And it's my unmitigated pleasure today to show you what you're about to see. Join me in reliving and celebrating the remarkable journey we've been on together, before we unveil the next step of that journey.
Olha.
It may have started with one man, but it took the hearts and minds of many more to make the dream a reality. That dream began at the height of the Cold War, when the world was on the very brink of annihilation. He conceived of an Ark-like spacefaring ship, financed by the wealthiest countries, families, and private institutions such as the Schlipmeyer Foundation, as a gesture of global care for the human race. That ship journeyed for 200 years, was home to 5 generations, and sailed past many solar systems, making fascinating discoveries along the way, like the bacteria that are now responsible for our energy supply, or the mineral samples we took from planets along the way that allow us to build new materials. We had difficulties to deal with too, such as surprise asteroid fields, periods of hopelessness, and the unpleasant albeit brief alien infestation. And of course, 120 years after launch, our last message from our beloved Earth in its final moments. After 200 years, we finally arrived at our destination, only to find that the promising, watery planet contained no habitable landmass and dense, toxic gases in the atmosphere. Hardly the second Earth we had hoped for. It wasn't long into our new search that the solar winds came. Maybe our ancestors couldn't have possibly known, or maybe they could, that they would cause our ship to crash, just like Icarus, but with worse luck. Either way, we can be thankful for a soft landing and good waterproofing.
Wasn't that a wild ride, huh? We've achieved so much aboard the Fedora, but we've never stopped thinking big. We had the idea to make sure we weren't missing out on anything going on outside. We're in a whole new galaxy, so we should be listening to see what the local news is. So we hatched a new plan. A state-of-the-art, deep space radio buoy capable of keeping itself afloat and slowly circumnavigating our watery new home while scanning for signals and interesting cosmic gossip. And, wait for it, yes, we're delighted to announce it's floating to the surface right now. That's right, the buoy will be in position in another few hours. big congratulations and thanks to All Water for making this possible. I'm excited to see what we pick up.
That was some announcement, huh?
Sure. Makes for some nice gossip. But I think they should fix the tube system or upgrade the TVs, eh? For this fancy boy drama, eh?
Yeah, that'd be nice. What if there really is nothing else out there?
Exactamundo. We should be focusing on inner space before outer, huh?
Yeah, man. Speaking of inner space, I hope the tickets are working again tomorrow.
Que claro. At least I brought some homework to mark. Those bambinos will forget everything at this rate.
And you've got your trusty couch.
Yep. We've gotten to know each other well.
Okay. I'm gonna get some sleep. Buonanotte, Chris.
Buonanotte, Harold.
Ben de her şeyi hatırlıyorum. Sen benim aşık olduğum adamdın. Emre, Emrem. İnanıyorum mucizelere sevgilim. Ömrümün sonuna kadar seninle olacağım.
Evet, evet sevgilim. Sana sarılıp ömrümün
Hora
sonuna
de
kadar
dormir.
ayrılmayacağıma şerefim üzerine söz veriyorum. Bundan sonra birbirimize
Agora é hora de
katiyen
dormir. Então
unutmayacağız.
vamos pra nossa área aqui.
The all-water tube system will shortly be closing for the night.
Opa.
Please attend to the necessary
Falou que é
travel
hora de
arrangements.
dormir. Então vamos pro nosso cafofo. Oh. Tá, interagir agora. Tá na hora de dormir. E
Oh boy. What a day. Here's hoping tomorrow's a bit
tá
more
grilado.
relaxed. I could do with a day off. All this running back and forth for people is tiring, man. But, Agent Harrelson, that's what they pay you for. Don't let us down now.
Boa noite, coleguinha. Ih, dobra com as ferramentas e tudo. Esse é guerreiro. Tá. Acordando. Olha ela.
Hello, Professor.
A professora.
What did you think of that announcement?
Que
It was
bacana.
quite fantastically self-aggrandizing.
Yes, it did go on a bit. The boy seems cool, though.
Indeed. I'm sure it'll make a great
mão dela
source of
aqui à esquerda.
distraction. Now, if you're quite ready,
Sure. Ready for what?
I made a breakthrough discovery at the Arboretum last night. You
É
remember
tipo
the
uma
last
massinha de
batch of
modelar.
Bloomy Rocks?
Oh, the
Bem
really
bacana os
small ones from the
personagens.
last intake? The ones with the strange shapes and the
Diferente.
little holes and...
The blue ones, yes. Turns out their surface composition doesn't just give us clues about our immediate aquatic environs. I think they've picked up some influences from outer space as well. Take a look through the microscope. You'll see what I mean.
Just remind me exactly how that thing works again.
Harold, are you fooling me? This will be the last time I explain it to you, so for once, pay attention. You need to open the hatch first.
Tá.
Now, activate the switch next to the board to open the sample shelf.
Vamos interagir aqui então.
The rock you want is in the container on the lower right. You remember your left and right? Bring it to the microscope and insert it into the hatch.
Que bacana. Pegamos um item aqui. Ih! Rapaz, que incrível. Olha.
Check the microscope, and finally, you'll see what I mean.
Tá. Vamos ver.
The one you're looking at now seems to have picked up radiation from our nearest sun. There's a particular mark for each time there's been a solar flare.
I can only see one mark?
That's the problem. There isn't enough of a recording on this one. I dated it to roughly 40 BC.
So we need an older one. For...
Exactly. Older ones, ideally. Although I doubt we'll have much luck catching more of them by chance. Oh, yes. We have to figure out when there's going to be a gap between flares. Flares cause the solar winds. A gap between solar storms is our only window for leaving this place. I need you to look into this, Harold. If anyone on board has an older rock, we need it procured. Yes?
But if we're not going to be able to catch one, where am I supposed to start looking?
You could start at Tommy's store. You and I both know that guy somehow gets hold of whatever those filter stations spit out, and then sells them at an outrageous markup.
Good evening, Jean.
Nice to see you, Bridget.
Is the sample in the microscope? I'm really curious to inspect it.
Oh, yeah?
Yes, you definitely should.
Interagir aqui.
Hey.
Hey, you're the professor's assistant, Jeremy, right?
Yes, but no. I'm Harold Halibut. I interned in your section for about a year.
Oh, goodness, you're a microwave boy.
So, you do remember me.
Yes, how could I forget that debacle? Actually, I've just met with your professor.
Is everything okay?
Not entirely, but I probably shouldn't be telling you.
Okay,
But I suppose if Moreau trusts you, I'm a bit worried about our ship's energy reserves. I thought I'd talk to your boss about it. She's the smartest person on board, isn't she?
Reserves? Are we in some kind of trouble?
Now I've said too much. Ask Moreau. Perhaps she'll tell you more.
Did you guys talk about the Bloomy Rocks at all? Moreau said I should maybe check with your husband.
As a matter of fact, we did. As for my husband, you'll have to ask him, which is more than I've been able to do the past few days. Knowing that infuriating rock collection, I'm sure he'll find you something. He's a sweetheart, really, you know? Go ask him.
See you later.
Bye, Richard.
So...
Dare I ask, what is it?
What needs doing again?
Harold, use the PDA. Anything else on your mind?
So, Bridget told me about some kind of energy shortage and to ask you about it. Any idea what she meant?
Yes, she mentioned she may have found a link between something in the water and our solar wind problem. It's speculative, and now isn't the time. That all?
Oh, no, it's okay. I'll be off.
Be good, Harold.
Vamos ver aqui. Vamos procurar a Pedra Azul. Então vamos lá.
Harold, when you see Cyrus, could you give him a message for me?
Sure thing, Professor.
Just ask him, how are the details coming along?
Okay. I will ask him, but,
Yes, I know. I could ask him myself, but didn't you stop to wonder why I don't want to?
I just did stop to wonder.
It's complicated, okay? We go back a long way and don't always see eye to eye, especially on matters of categorization, nomenclature, and subsequent archiving methodology. Not that he ever saw fit to delineate his preferred... Don't mind me, Harold. I just mean, Cyrus has his stubborn phases, and I just can't talk to him when he's in one.
Okay, say no more. Your message is safe with me.
Actually, Harold, No, it's okay. Nothing. Run along now.
Ama nasıl oluyor da ben de aynı şekilde hissediyorum? Sen kimsin? Ben kimim? Bunu bilmek istiyorum.
Biz neredeyiz? Burası neresi? Neler oluyor? Neler oluyor bize?
Dünyadaki yerimiz mi burası?
Assistia novela.
Bize kim yardım edecek? Bu bilinmezlikten nasıl kurtulacağız?
Olha.
Bu bilinmezlikten kurtulduğumuzda acaba her şey iyi mi? Yoksa kötü mü olacak?
Ben sanki seni yıllardır tanıyor ve aşkımdan yanıyor gibiyim. Ama niye tanımıyorum?
Hiçbir şey bilmiyorum. Ama beraber olduğumuz şu an çok mutluyum.
Peki ama sen kimsin ve ben kimim? Bunları bir bilene soralım.
Hayır, olamaz. Ya sorduğumuzu bilenler bizi korkuturlarsa?
Şimdi senin yanında olduğum için korkmuyorum.
Sormayalım bilenlere. Bizi daha çok karışıklık içine sürüklerlerse ne yapacağız?
Gerçeklerden ürküyorum. Çünkü bir bulut görüyorum.
Ne diyorsun, ne bulutu? Hani? Nerede? Ne zaman? Niye? Nasıl olur? Nerede gördün?
Bulutun içinde çok güzel bir kadın görüyorum.
Hayır, olamaz. Ben hiç kadın hatırlamıyorum.
Oysa ki ben senin ihanetini bakıyor ve görüyorum.
Tanrım, neler oluyor?
Is your face feeling tired and puffy? Let the kelp help. Kaylee's beauty kelp face masks are specifically treated to allow maximum transference of all natural, hyper-nutritious minerals directly into your poorly pores. We guarantee you'll feel an ocean of difference. Kaylee's. You yawn and a tube cue clears out. Your kids bend out of the way when you try to kiss them goodnight. Every conversation you have in person happens at a minimum distance of at least a shark's length away. You might be suffering from halitosis. Try Magpie toothpaste and make that mouth stink go away. Buy Magpie Oralux toothpaste today and make your teeth so sparkly someone's gonna try and steal you. Do you sometimes see your grandchildren and it's like you see through time to when your children were little? Do you look into the mirror and wonder why your eyes have sunken into your skin and your hair has thinned? What if there was a way to make time stand still? A way to hold on to that grandchild's laughter? Memory marbles, the laser-engraved crystal ball. Photos are flat. Memory marbles are multi-dimensional. Memory marbles. Live life. Remember forever. Do you ever feel like your food tastes bland? It's missing that snap, that sweet, saucy something. Get down to pickled everything. We pickle everything here. We got honey pickled rosemary onions. We got spicy pickled cardamom seeds. We got crispy pickled fish skin. Or just get a menu plate of pickled dips, pickled juices, maybe a pickled muesli bar. Pickled everything. Pickled everything.
Tanrım, neler oluyor? Ne yapıyorsun? Ben neredeyim bilmiyorum. Ben dünyanın kaybolmuş bir aciz kuluyum. Bu soruların çıkmazında olduğum halde sana ihanet ettiğimi hiç hatırlamıyorum.
Senin söylediğine mi bakıp gördüğüme mi inanayım?
Bana inan, ben şimdiye kadar hiç yalan söylemedim. Bundan sonra da söylemem.
Sana itimat etmiyorum. Bana şu anın gerçeğini bile söylemiyorsun.
Sana hangi gerçeği söylememi istiyorsun?
İçinde bulunduğumuz durumu.
İçinde bulunduğumuz durumdan ben de bir haberim. Sana nasıl izah edeyim?
Kahrediyorsun beni.
Seni kahretmek istemem. Anlayış buyur, ne olur.
Kahrediyorsun ama o kadına rağmen sanki seni sevmişim.
Nerede kadın, hani kadın? Kurtul içindeki kuşkularından.
Kuşkularımın tohumunu sen attın.
Ne olur af buyur.
Ah buyurursam ne olacak?
Bir fırsat ver bana ve kendine. Eminim bundan ikimiz de karlı çıkacağız.
Seni nasıl sevdiğimi hatırlayacak mıyım? Yoksa sevmediğimi mi?
Yüreğimde talan olan ve taşan aşk var. Belki de zamanında biz bunu yaşadık mı acaba?
O bulutun içinde bakıp gördüğüm kadına olan aşkın mı yoksa?
Hangi bulut, nerede? Hangi kadın? Sen neler söylüyorsun?
Beni ağlatan kadın.
Hangi kadın, nerede kadın?
Beni ağlatan kadın dedim.
Gözyaşların yok ama.
Senin de yok. Yosun gözlerinde gözyaşı.
Kurtulmak istiyorum.
Neden kurtulmak istiyorsun?
İçinde bulunduğumuz bu ruh durumumuzdan.
Bunu nasıl yapacaksın?
Sen iksirsin. Senin iksirin dünyayı kurtarır.
Hem benim kim olduğumu bilmiyorsun, hem iksirsin diyorsun.
Sen ellerini ver bana.
Ne olacak ellerimi sana vereceğim?
Senin o siyah, güzel gözlerin, o güzel saçların seni bana, beni de sana bağlayacak.
Şimdi mi söylüyor gözlerim? Yoksa önceden de söylüyor muydu?
Hatırlamıyorum. Hiçbir şey hatırlamıyorum. Ah benim bu talihsiz başım.
Our family has been in the plantain business here on the Fedora for generations. You know you want some of that toasty golden delight with your dinner, or lunch, or breakfast especially. Plantains and some grilled fish, yum. We'll handpick just the right plantains with you. Plantain planet, it's not a banana, it's plantain. You know plants give us that clean air we like to breathe. But did you also know a study found that they make us up to 16% happier in our day-to-day lives? Here at Plantastic, we have all the plants in the Fedora. Plan to get some plants? Come and increase the green in your life. Come to Plantastic. Plantastic. Finest potions. Potions for what does your heart desire? Look deep, deep into the potion. When you know what potion you need, we will be ready. The potion will be ready. Like magic. The door will open. The door to your heart. Step through it. Into potions, potions, and magic. Winter is a state of mind. But at Slippy's Winter Sports, it's also a state of body. Hop into our aircon-chilled store and let us transport you to another world. Destination selected. Have a pleasant journey and a fantastic day. You may now exit the tube. Thank you on behalf of the All Water Corporation for choosing to travel with us today.
But why isn't the line active?
Decision-making process that led to this, sir. But I assure you, it will be for the good of your overall long-term tube traveling experience.
So will we get discounts on the other lines as a result of the inconvenience?
As of yet, there is no discount scheme in place, as we calculated the possible inconvenience to be negligible.
Wouldn't need a discount if the prices weren't so high in the first place.
I can't comment on the pricing strategy, I'm afraid, sir. I'm just a travel secretary.
So what can you comment on?
I am authorised to comment on the nature of the tube closure, which is that All Water have had to close the line temporarily for improvement works.
Yes, you said that. Have these improvements been carried out before?
I cannot say if the exact same optimizations have been made to another line.
Apologies. The utility district route is under... This is perfectly normal and routine, and travelers are advised not to waste time complaining via letter. Destination determined. Now, You're here. Thank you for choosing all water tubes.
Clarification agency to All Water Corporation. The first tube system routes were unveiled to the public in 787 AC, followed by the first replacement.
Ah, hello, citizen.
Oh, hey, Captain at Large.
Call me Zoya, please. What can I do for you?
Just doing my rounds. Do you need anything?
Me? No, I'm doing great. We really pulled it off, eh?
Oh, do you want some help putting it back on?
No, the announcement. Wasn't it epic? And don't you think I did pretty darn well?
Yeah. There were lots of announcements. And I liked the bit where you...
Ah, yes. That was a nice touch, wasn't it? Maybe people will see that I can be useful now. That I can lead. Take destiny in my own hands.
Destiny?
Yes, destiny. Oh, speaking of which, I must get back to work. I've got an important new announcement to work on for Madam CEO. Thanks for stopping by.
The first employee satisfaction survey and underwater pro-employee plan initiatives, perhaps known more commonly as Fess Up. This was followed by the led projects such as opening up the Pelican Station area back to the public. A landmark.
Welcome. I am All-Water Automated Secretary number 1. How may I assist your all-water related learning?
Tell me about all-water time introduction.
8 years ago, our illustrious and suave CEO, Brenner Castlechop, made the brave decision to tackle the inaccuracy of the standard analog clocks by introducing unified AW time. A ship-wide, perfectly synced system that ensures people are always in time, on time, together. In a remarkable gesture of generosity, Fedorans were given the opportunity to exchange their old clocks and watches for free. An offer most people took up and thoroughly enjoyed immediately. There were a few skeptical holdouts, but they were eventually won over by peer pressure. Usually annoyed friends having to do the math when arranging a meet-up time. As well as the generous tube system and other such all-water service vouchers offered to them.
Of our inaugural CEO with Madam Brenner Castlechop the year after.
When was All-Water founded?
The Municipal Freshwater Clarification Agency was formed just after the crash, but it was rebranded to All Water in 12789 AC, just prior to the introduction of the transportation tube system.
So, what exactly does All-Water do?
All Water Corporation is dedicated to making the lives of Fedorans easier, more pleasurable, and more sustainable. Major services include regulation of the ship's day-night cycle, the tube transportation system, organising the monthly all-water ball, balancing the energy budget, and overseeing the ship's water supply and filtration systems. All Water is also invested in exciting new science initiatives, some or all of which may be strictly confidential at this time. Please check with your nearest all-water secretary about the status or indeed existence of such initiatives.
There were the dark times.
Can you tell me about the current CEO?
CEO Brenna Castle-Chop began her all-water career at the age of 16. She graduated from her internship to a full-time position after she devised a mathematical theory to reduce the calculations needed to make different electronic systems communicate with one another. These improvements would eventually become the basis for the ship's current intranet system, architected by temporary all-water employee, redacted, codenamed Dr. Computer. During this time, the Schlippmeyer family and the Freshwater Clarification Agency were engaged in a dispute over the ship's water supply, the former holding a chemically based freeze filtration system over the current but outdated machinery. Castle-Chop wrote a proposal to improve the existing system by overhauling its connected mechanics, which led to all water being able to reject the Schlippmeyer's costly license fees. Her expertise, including her initiative to renew the physical connection between water reservoirs, filtration systems, and the various districts, eventually evolved into the tube transportation system and saw her promoted to sub-chief of the directive branch of operations. She finally became CEO in 13152 AC after widespread pressure throughout the organization on the incumbent CEO, Dr. Rufus Bureaucratse, to finally step down and let the Wonderkind take charge of all water at last.
Bye.
The All Water Corporation wishes you a pleasant day.
Location nominated. Journey commencing. All water thanking you. Thank you for traveling with all water.
Improvement works.
But why isn't the line active? What needs improving? A man has a right to know.
I don't know the exact decision-making process that led to this, sir, but I assure you it will be for the good of your overall long-term tube travelling experience.
So will we get discounts on
We're sorry. The social district tube route will be closed. However, we still advise not to eat a big lunch before traveling. All water. Moving people every day. We know you enjoyed traveling with all water. You're welcome.
Inspecting. No contaminants detected.
Hello, Sai. How's it going?
Oh, it's been tough, Harold. Every detail has a detail. It's like this filigreed. Oh, it's good you're here, actually.
Yeah? What do you need?
Well, I'm having a bit of difficulty with the 3D printer. It's leaving gaps everywhere.
Oh, okay. Shall I take a look?
Yes, please. But I hope you're better with technology than you are with the ladies.
I hope so too.
Anyway, see if you and your screwdriver can get this printer its third dimension back. You have to undo the screws first to remove the front panel. I think you're nearly there. Ooh, something happened then. Keep going. Now, you see that hole? Oh, I'm sorry, Harold. I couldn't resist.
Ow! Ow! Sai, was the printer even broken?
Maybe. If it's any consolation, I discovered this little trick the hard way.
Ow! Why didn't you just fix it then?
Well, where would the fun have been in that?
I'm not sure I like your idea of fun.
Funny. Sunny says the same thing to me. But I guess she didn't like your idea of fun either, eh?
Ow.
Think of it as a wake-up call, Harold. Yeah, a little extra juice.
Oh, that reminds me. Moreau asked me to ask you, how are the details coming along?
Oh, thanks, Harold. Just like her to ask that.
Huh. Is it? Anyway. See you next time, Sai.
Harold, one more thing.
What is it, Sai?
Could you take Moreau a message?
I suppose. Is it just gonna be like hers?
No, nothing like that. It's something definitely unrelated.
So, what's the message?
Oh, okay, fine. You got me. Happy? Just tell her procedure smeeger and that she puts the YRU in Cyrus.
I don't know that's such a good idea. I mean, what is this whole thing about exactly anyway?
She started it. Back in the days, we were both part of the Archive Club. She was always so darn keen to throw away all the rules and invent new archiving procedures. She called it a healthy distrust for calcified mental models. But all it did was stop us ever getting anything done.
So, you disagreed about archiving?
Precisely. But it was fundamental. I mean, we respected each other's work, but there was this deep difference. And I guess neither of us was willing to budge.
So, what did you decide about the archives?
That's not important anymore. Come on, man. Sometimes you don't need to reinvent the wheel.
Okay. So, no message for her?
Just tell her I say hi. She'll know what I mean.
Okay. Catch you later, Sai.
Welcome.
Please submit to a gentle disinfecting.
Close your eyes. Procedure will begin in 3, 2.
All water compliments you on your choice of destination. All water, we get you where you're going.
Hey, Professor. Got a message from Cyrus for you.
Out with it then.
He says, hi.
Hi? Just hi?
Yeah, just that. He said you'd know what it means.
He's a sly one sometimes. I'll give him that. Stubborn as a mule.
What's a mule?
Oh, don't you start, Harold. Leave me be. I've got to think of a comeback. I mean, get some important work done.
Senin söylediğine mi bakıp gördüğüme mi inanayım?
Bana inan, ben şimdiye kadar hiç yalan söylemedim bundan sonra da. O güzel saçların seni bana.
Travel in style with all water. Unsatisfactory journey for some reason.
Utterly unconcerned
Just
for your own
contact your
safety,
nearest
no
doctor,
respect for authority,
and all water
wanton
will make it up to
disregard for the future of humanity.
Harold, good timing. You can explain things to the Major, can't you?
Harold, come here and explain things. And yourself.
Major, I'm just passing through. I really don't know what this is about. Hi, Felix.
So you're not here to make excuses for this diminutive delinquent?
Hey, I'm not diminutive. I've just got longer to live than you. And Harold, tell him about our plan.
Harold! I thought I told you to stay out of trouble. I should have known you'd be wrapped up in this.
I'm not in trouble. There is no plan.
Are you questioning my authority and/or organizational merit?
What? No, Major.
If I find out you're a bad influence on young Felix here...
Not me, Major. Whatever Felix did, I'm sure it was meant innocently.
And how would you know about that? Unless you're in league with him.
I mean, if you just relax.
Relax? Harold, you're really starting to tweak my beak.
But what did Felix do anyway?
Utterly unconcerned for his own safety, no respect for authority, wanton disregard.
Anyway, Major, under whose jurisdiction is Harold in trouble?
Mine! I'm the law here. Felix, will you be a witness to this?
Absolutely.
And can you testify to Harold's involvement?
Only if he's willing to testify to mine.
Harold, tell the truth now. It'll be easier in the long run.
I haven't witnessed anything to testify.
Damn it! Then the case is in danger of falling apart.
I'm sure Felix's parents will deal with this.
Good point. They should really be present while you question me, Major. I'm only a minor.
Don't you throw the book at me, son. Where are they anyway?
I don't know. And good luck finding them.
Oh no, Felix, have you lost them?
Harold, leave this to the professionals. Felix, do you mean to tell me you've neglected to file a missing person or persons report?
Shouldn't we look for them?
Don't change the subject.
But, Major, what is the subject?
That's right, Harold. Know your rights.
If, and I mean if, you're acting as some kind of heroic big brother figure to this young man, I expect you to be a positive influence.
There's no...
Come on, spit it out, man!
Just leave me alone, Sandstrom. I've got fish to feed.
Okay, Harold, but your fish won't save you if I catch you red-handed. Now, Felix! Where is Felix?
Oh no. Felix?
Harold, you've lost him! Gah!
Hello, Mr. Secretary. 8, right?
I'm afraid not. You must be thinking of my brother, Secretary 8. Or Secretary 24, of course.
Oh, sorry. I always get that mixed up. There are just 3 of you, right?
Well now, 3 of us work for Allwater, yes.
Oh, so there's another who doesn't?
Yes, Secretary 8 is the man to ask about that. He remembers it all much better than I do.
Remembers? Okay, sounds serious.
Anyway, I'm neglecting my post. Welcome to the Agor Allwater Raffle Bonanza.
Oh, sure. Wait, is it free to enter?
Certainly. The raffle is a generous gesture of frivolity from Allwater to you, the citizens of Fedora.
What are the prizes?
Well, there's a long list of luxuries, a plethora of pleasurable prizes. The full list can be perused at your leisure on the Allwater Public Access Forum.
Okay, I'm ready.
I'll just spin her up. Drum roll, please. And... Looks like you were unlucky this time, but that's life. Try again next month.
Tim, what do you think about the announcement then?
I think it sounds exciting, Alan.
You think everything sounds exciting?
Hey, Tommy. I don't suppose you'll be back in the shop soon? Or, I mean, I can come back later?
Oh, no. What do you need?
It's just that the professor and I need some sea rocks. I mean, filter rocks from older times that have come from the filters, and I feel like you might have one?
Shh, quiet. Don't be mentioning Filter Frankie. You know that every piece of my inventory is legally obtained or legally found, right?
Right, sure. That's why I'm here. To legally acquire an item of yours that you may have.
Okay, look and listen here, Longy Long Pants. I shut the store for a reason, you know? Oh man, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to call you Longy Long Pants just then.
You sure you don't want me to come back another time?
It's fine. I'm just feeling sorry for myself. I've got this gut feeling that my beautiful angel wife don't care about me no more.
Oh.
No, I know I'm oversharing again. Tommy, you gotta stop oversharing. Look, kid, either way, I'm not gonna be of any help to you today.
If you're sure.
Yeah, you just caught me on a blue note, that's all. She's been spending so much time with that beautiful chunk of marble. You know, the guy in the silk robe and the flowing locks? Harold, if you're going to lecture me...
I wasn't.
Well, swell. But could you leave me alone anyway? You're cool. So be cool all of the time with my patented Consta-Cool fabrics. So you see, that's the Slippy difference. And if you just watch this exciting infomercial... Ah, Harold! If it isn't my favorite multi-maintenance man. Wait, are you sure I can't interest you in... Oh, never mind.
Hello. How's business?
You're an everyman, right? I've made a new ad, and I need your opinion. I mean, I think it's great, but maybe it's too high concept.
Oh, well, I'm not really qualified to...
Nonsense. Just watch.
I was trying to read a book in the comfort of my own home, but my own home wasn't comfortable. It was too hot to concentrate. Will I ever be able to read to my children or enjoy the adventures of the Fedora 4 from my armchair again?
Why, yes, of course you will. With my patented, tried and tested aircon system, you'll always be able to keep your brain, books, and body sweat-free and as cool as Jimson Jameson himself. Please note, Slippy's aircon system is not officially endorsed by the creators of the Fedora 4 or their likenesses.
Sometimes I just can't get cozy. How's a man supposed to look after his family with cold arms? My family are depending on me. What am I going to do?
Clad yourself in one of our triple insulating cozy jackets and matching thermal underwear, of course. You know what they say, warm hands, warm heart. Slippy's means heritage. I'm the latest in a long tradition of winter sports enthusiasts. Slipmeyers throughout history have kept everyone from royalty to the common man warm and cozy in their pursuits of the great outdoors. Slippy's means social responsibility. The Schlipmeyers were one of the most generous sponsors of the Fedora 1 project, giving back to the people, sharing their knowledge of insulation technologies and considerable wealth to keep humanity warm and cozy among the stars. Remember, you deserve to live and work at whatever temperature is right for you. With over 200 years of expertise, you can bet the weather forecast shows slippies across the board. Come in out of the cold and into slippies. Slippies. Heat protection so good, it'll be a cold day in hell. Well, what did you think?
There were lots of things, and,
Great! So glad you agree. And while you're here...
I was just going...
Ah, come on. You can't go without testing my new half-pipe experience. It's new and improved by a little modification to my patented aircon system that I'm calling the Freezer!
Is that... do I have to...
I'm glad you asked. It combines precise atmospheric condition synthesis with the ski sim to recreate the most lifelike experience of skiing you can dream of.
That sounds... wait. Me? Skiing? But I don't...
Nonsense. I'm sure you're a natural. Now let's get you strapped in. Oh, Harold, you were really blown away by it, huh? First time's the hardest. It's all downhill from there. Ha! I guess I'm Slippy by name, but you're Slippy by nature.
I guess so. I'd really better go now.
Sure, but just so you know, I run a pretty generous referral scheme if you're interested. For every customer you get.
Gotta dash.
Okay, Harold. Be skiing ya.
Hello.
Yeah, man. Welcome to the fish hut. Sample a homegrown fedora fish or a freshwater catch of the day.
What's the catch of the day today?
Today, we have the great spotted super grouper.
Sounds tasty. Just out of interest, is that a native fish?
Hard to tell, man. You know, a few of the ship's fish escaped during the crash. So we don't know if they thrive in the ocean or even intermingle with native species. But we can guarantee that fresh super grouper taste you know and love.
Hello again.
Fancy some fish? You know where we are.
Oh, hey, Rafi.
Harold.
Is everything okay?
The tube route to the school in the social district is out.
Oh, right. Makes sense. Annoying.
That's not what's annoying.
Oh?
Kids. Everywhere. All time. No school means no peace. They're just hanging around, taking space, playing all the arcades.
Oh dear. But isn't that what this place is for? Kinda? Oh, I see. Good luck. Hey there.
The name is Eve, not there.
Oh, sorry, Eve.
Can I help you, mister?
No, just came to visit Rafi. What you playing?
Oh, some game. I'd rather be reading, but here we are.
What do you like to read?
Anything really, you know. At the moment, hegemony and the pan-liberalism agenda of agnostic psychopolitic, mostly.
That's a book?
Yes. Say, did you know Captain at Large Baronhout holds the high score in this game?
No. That's cool. I always wondered what those initials at the top of the leaderboard meant.
Yeah. Well, see ya.
There's the Blue Rock, the bane of my day. Where's Tommy when you need him? There's the Blue Rock, the bane of my day. Where's Tommy when you need him? Oh, Ona.
Hey, how is it going, Harold?
Not too shabby, thanks. How about you?
I'm super, actually. I found a book.
Oh, cool. What kind of book?
It was just discovered. A book written on Earth. Nobody on the station has read it yet, apart from me.
Wow, what's it about?
Stick around, and you'll find out. My newest performance piece is a reading of it.
Oh, nice. Which part?
All of it, Harold, all of it. Without interruption. It's gonna be a wild ride, so buckle up.
Wow, okay. Good luck. Hey, buddy.
Hey, Harold. Great to see ya. How about that announcement, eh?
Yeah, it was really something.
It sure was. I try not to busy myself with those kinds of affairs. I'm just happy you're joining in for the station jog.
The jog? I was only...
Chris promised me he'd be here any minute. Now we've really got a jog team on our hands.
I think I'll pass.
No one's forcing you, Harold. But why don't you keep me company until Chris arrives?
Okay, that I can do. How's the post today?
Oh, it's a bit slow, what with the tube to the utility district being out, so I can't really work. Not working makes me so restless.
I hope it's back soon. Good thing you have the arcades to jog around.
Yep, and Chris can't get to the school for the same reason. So at least we'll have plenty of time to work out together. That young man is almost as fit as me.
Why do I feel like I'm the odd one out? Oh, hey, Chris.
Last to arrive, first to finish. That's my motto.
Harold, won't you stay? The jog team won't be the same without you.
Yeah, venga, Harold. You can't leave now, I just got here. Jog team, jog team, jog team.
Okay. Go jog team.
Come on, Harold. Keep up.
Deep breath.
Guys.
Jog.
I thought I was fit. Go on. Without me.
Good show, Harold. How's everyone feeling?
I think there was a new personal best for me.
Fine. Thanks, buddy. How'd you both keep so fit?
Oh, you know me, Harold. I've been running around this station for years. Gotta keep up my reputation for same-day service after all.
Healthy body, healthy mind. That's what keeps me going. Gotta set a good example for those lazy students of mine, too.
Have you got any tips?
Just keep on moving, Harold. You never know when you'll have to slow down. So keep going while you can.
Hey, Eve. Do you know Rafi well?
Not really. We have a mutual toleration understanding.
That sounds, nice. Do they have many of those?
No, that's a pretty rare privilege. You gotta respect their boundaries, you know?
There's the Blue Rock, the bane of my day. Where's Tommy when you need him?
Tim, what do you think about the announcement then?
I think it sounds exciting, Alon.
You think everything sounds exciting?
Well, that new boy thing and all. Might give us something new to natter about.
A new boy, Tim? What's it gonna pick up anyway? Alien radio drama?
Not sure, Alon. Maybe we'll get some fancy pictures.
Seems to me be more interesting to go sideways than back up top.
You're going sideways, Alon.
Right you are, Zim. It's all this sitting around nattering with you.
Destination chosen. We hope you enjoy your all-water tube system journey. You've arrived. Have you checked your pockets before leaving?
Oh, there's Bridget. And Chris. What are they doing in there? I can't hear them, but maybe I can lip read. Seems like Bridget is pretty excited about something. It looks like she's saying, "You monster, how could you think that after everything?" Ooh, Chris is replying. Let's see. It's because of everything I had to say it. Anyway, we should get back before people notice. Pretty mysterious. Now I wish I'd never skipped those lip reading classes. Hi, Sai.
Oh, hey, Harry.
So, you and Sunny seen much of one another recently?
Well, not that much. I'm sure you know what it's like. I bet you didn't see that much of her when you two were together, even.
She certainly is a wandering soul.
Yeah. It'd be nice if she wandered into her dad's life a little more every now and again, but hey, I try and let her grow her own way. Last thing I want is her deliberately avoiding me.
Hi, Sai.
Oh, hey, Harry.
So, how are things between you and Marot?
Oh, you're angling to get more gossip on our little grudge, aren't you? Now, I don't mind telling you, Harold, that even though it seems a bit silly for us still to be thinking about it after all these years, it kind of keeps us on our toes, you know? I feel like the feud is as much a part of our friendship as everything else. I'm not sure we'd be the same without it.
Destination decided. Enjoy the view. You have arrived. Please exit the tube in an orderly manner. We hope you travel with us again soon.
Hello there, little miss. Are you lost?
You could call me Lise. And no, I'm just waiting for someone.
Oh, is Lise like a combination of little and miss?
No, stupid. It's my name. What's your name?
It's Harold. Nice to meet you.
Is Harold like car and old combined?
Well, I suppose it is, actually.
Can you just leave me alone? I'll yell stranger danger if you don't.
Okay, bye, Lise.
Destination selected. Have a pleasant journey and a fantastic day. You may now exit the tube. Thank you on behalf of the All Water Corporation for choosing to travel with us today.
But surely, like a light held aloft by the hands of all illuminating the many innovations we now rely on.
Zoya, hey.
Ah, hello there.
I'm curious, what's a typical day in the life of a captain at large?
No 2 days are ever quite the same, of course. I start by doing a bit of yoga and visualizing what success for the day looks like. Then I feed Coco, and usually she has a few things to tell me. Then I come to my station, do the routine checks, and after lunch, I get back to my research on piloting and starship theory. And as you know, occasionally I swing by the arcade to keep my motor reflexes in good shape.
Zoya, your father was the previous captain, right?
He was. He did tell me some stories when I was growing up, but after the crash, I guess he didn't want to put too many ideas into my head.
So, what were some of those stories?
There's one I always remember. My dad told me about how he had to navigate through an asteroid belt that the sensors hadn't picked up for some reason. He told me how crazy it felt to be so responsible for so many lives, and he felt every little impact was like a punch to his heart. And then he ended the story by saying it was the most fun he'd ever had.
So what do all these controls actually control?
Which one?
How about this red one?
That's the, oh yes, it's the anti-torque pedal deployer.
And this one?
I think probably there's something to do with the collision detection.
What about this fancy-looking one?
Oh, that one is for the washing machine.
Bye for now, Captain at Large.
Bye-bye, Harold.
which illuminated the many innovations we now rely upon. In 12,780 AC, we rebranded from the Municipal Freshwater Clarification Agency to All Water Corporation. Destination determined. Now, relax with All Water. You're here. Thank you for choosing All Water tubes.
Hello there. Secretary 8?
That's me, sir. Can I help you get where you're going?
That's okay. I was actually wondering... Well, I've been speaking to your brothers.
Oh, how nice. Which ones?
Mr. 17 and Mr. 24. Well, I didn't speak to Mr. 24 about that, but...
Ah, yes. Yes, good, loyal, all-water employees both. I dare say I've been a good influence. Although even my shining example couldn't extend to him.
So, he's the fourth brother. What happened to him?
Oh, I do apologize. I've got to see to, matters. But I'm sure 24 can help with your inquiries. He has a better grip on the whole sordid affair than I do.
Okay, Mr. 8.
Location nominated. Journey commencing. All Water thanking you. Thank you for traveling with All Water.
Mr. 24, hi.
Mr. Halibut?
So, I was just talking to your brother, Secretary 17. And it was funny. Actually, at first I thought he was your other brother, 8.
I'm sure he found it just as hilarious as I do. Do you need something?
Only that when I spoke to 8 about what 17 said, he said to speak to you about what happened with your fourth brother.
Ah, yes. Our wayward Warren, the fourth brother who went his separate way, choosing a life of gastronomical frivolity over contributing to society with All Water.
Oh, I see. Are you ashamed of him just because he didn't follow you all into working for the corporation? Is that why none of you like to talk about him?
Actually, he tried, but he didn't pass the entrance exam. We suspect his heart wasn't really in it. We used to do everything together, and we were supposed to stick together, but he didn't study enough, and now...
Yes. What does he do now?
Last I heard, Warren had started a food stall. I don't want to think about it.
Okay. Well, thanks for telling me about him. I'll leave you be.
Followed by the first replacement of our inaugural CEO with Madame Brenna Castlechop the year after. Then, in 13,760 AC, we enjoyed our first instantly iconic ad campaign, Got Water. Castlechop oversaw the introduction of digital real-time in 15,342 AC. And in 15,300 the first employee satisfaction survey and underwater pro-employee plan initiatives.
Welcome. I am All Water Automated Secretary number 1. How may I assist your All Water related learning?
Such as opening up the Pelican Station area back to the public. A landmark customer poll reflecting our continued commitment to being approachable and accountable, showed us an 87% passenger approval.
Bye.
The All Water Corporation wishes you a pleasant day.
We'll get that up to 90% next
All water. Moving people every day. We know you enjoyed traveling with All Water. You're welcome. All Water compliments you on your choice of destination. All Water. We get you where you're going.
Inspecting. Inspecting. Inspecting. No contaminants detected.
Hey there, Bridget.
Oh, hello.
Hey, Cyrus.
What's up, Harold?
Please halt for your convenience inspection. Inspecting. Inspecting. No contaminants detected.
Travel in style with All Water. Unsatisfactory journey for some reason? Just contact your nearest... and All Water will make it up to you.
Mr. 17.
Correctly calculated. I can't offer you another raffle, I'm afraid.
That's okay. I understand. But I asked 24 about Warren. The way some of you talked about him, I thought something bad had happened or something.
Something bad did happen to him. I'm sure 24 told you about his entrance exam, but that's not the whole story. We would have supported him anyway, but he began to be disparaging about All Water, suggesting that maybe it was for the best that he didn't get a position.
So that's when you fell out?
I think so. It's complicated. It's been a long time since we spoke. He went off traveling the station on some chaotic quest to find culinary inspiration, I believe.
I see.
I mean, 24 and 8 didn't make it easy for him, but I don't want to bore you with the family history, and I need to get back to revising these raffle ratios.
Okay. See you, Mr. 17.
Hey, Zoom. What do you know about Filter Frankie?
Filter Frankie?
Yeah, Frankie. Who likes filters?
I'm sorry to bother you again, but I went looking for Mrs. Vandervaart, and she was at the harvest office.
Non-news. It's her office. Where else would she be?
I know, but it's more who was there with her that I thought, I should mention.
What? Who is she with?
It looked totally professional. I didn't see anything bad. Just Senor Tinnerbaum.
What? What's he doing in her office? There's no way he knows enough about energy. If I still had my own hair, it would never have come to this.
Tommy, I'm sure it's not like that.
You don't understand, Harold, what it's like to get old. But I'll be damned if I'm gonna take this lying down.
Tommy, I don't think you should, get angry.
And you're in on this with me now, Harold. You did the right thing bringing this to me.
I'm really sure it's nothing, just a lunch chat.
I've just been so busy working on this damned store sign, thinking Bridget would love the ambition, See me as a real go-getter again. But maybe this whole time I should have been showing her signs of my love.
I'll bet she knows you...
You're absolutely right. We'll modify the sign. Tonight. Make it into a great big sparkly neon proclamation of our love. A sign she won't be able to miss. A sign to blind that glossy-maned Casanova.
I'm not sure that's the sign.
Don't doubt it, Harold. This is gonna work. I just feel it. You're in, right? Will you help me save our love?
Yeah? I'll try.
Knew I could count on you. Let's get to work. I'm gonna go freshen up a little. Might even put on a different outfit now that I think of it. Will you go and look for Bridget for me? My dear Bridget, I'm sorry we haven't been able to spend much time together recently. So I get how you might be attracted to the man-machine with the flowing looks of an angel that you call your friend. But I do beg you to give me another chance. Please, Bridget, will you let me back into your heart and take this monument to our love as a sign of my great affection?
Tommy, of course I love you, and I would never betray you. I just wanted to give you some space. I saw you working so hard on your new sign, and I just wasn't allowed to tell you.
Couldn't tell me what?
Oh, what the heck. The ship's facing some issues with the energy budget. I knew you would need a lot of light for your sign, and I just wasn't allowed to tell you.
Ha! No way we've got an energy problem here.
That was it? No helping Tinnerbaum with his spray tan?
That was it. No spray tan.
I'm so sorry, Buttercupsy. I love you.
I love you.
Thank you for your help, Harold. I was hoping you'd accept this stone as a thank you. Ah!
Oh, no. Moreau won't be happy to hear about this.
Ah, Harold, listen, about the rock, I'm really sorry it's gone. I would have loved for you to have it.
It's okay, Tommy. It wasn't your fault.
I just feel bad, I was so wrapped up in my own stuff, maybe... I don't know.
Thanks, Tommy. Maybe it'll turn up. I'm just glad you and Bridget made up.
Thanks, Harold. You're a swell guy. I'll keep my eyes peeled. Let you know if I hear anything.
Thanks, Tommy. Bridget?
Harold, how are you doing?
Same old.
Yep, same old here too.
Energy issues?
You heard that, Mr. Busy Ears? Ugh, but yes. We've always got to be careful and efficient. And, this isn't public, but I want to be extra careful right now until we figure out what's going on.
Is the station using more energy than it used to?
Well, yeah, especially the transportation system.
And the damn tubes or tickets never work and just get more expensive all the time anyway.
Right.
remind me why we can't just reduce the transport system?
I ask myself the same thing. Every time we add some new upgrade or expand it, it eats up more energy. Our production process doesn't get any more efficient. Plus, when we held an anonymous vote about it, the majority of Fedorans said they'd rather have more transport now rather than more energy later. So...
You know, I'm not sure I've ever understood exactly how the energy process works.
Gosh, why are you asking me this now? It's not exactly a line answer. Look, if you really want to know, swing by the Energy Harvest office sometime and I'll break it down for you.
I'd better go. Thanks, Bridget.
See you, Harold.
Major?
Harold, if it transpires you had anything to do with this wanton violation of Code 7887, then so...
No. I want to find the rock more than anyone.
Say I believe you. Can you think of anything that might help us find the culprits?
I'm sorry, Major. I'll let you know if I think of anything.
See that you do. That missing rock is a stain on my sheet of justice.
I will. Bye, Major.
Be good, Harold.
Hey, Rafi. What are you up to today?
Lots. Very busy. Too busy to chit-chat.
Onat?
Harold?
Come on, give me a clue about the plot.
No way I'm ruining a surprise for you. let's just say it's an epic Bildungsroman told through multiple narrators, set across the ancient Byzantine Empire, the far future planet of Gazorpazor, and the then present day of 19th century Papua New Guinea.
Wow, it does sound pretty epic. What's it called?
Nebola.
I'll be watching. Good luck.
Thanks, Harold. Hope you enjoy the show.
Buddy, you got a sec?
Always, always. Take as many seconds as you need.
So you've been the postman for ages. What was it like before the crash?
The main thing that's changed is people get their mail quicker now, thanks to the tube system. Say what you will about all water, but you can't knock free, I mean, mostly free movement of labor and letters. But I remember now. One time, probably a few months before the crash, I had to deliver a letter right across to the other side of the station. Everything that could have gone wrong on that delivery did go wrong. First, I tried to take a shortcut and got lost. I had to go through some construction works and lost my hat somewhere along the way. Then I got back on track, but tripped over a rat and tore my uniform. I stopped to get some food along the way and burned my mouth. Never been back to Charlie's silly chili grilly since. And you know, what would it have looked like to the letter's recipient if I'd turned up hatless, red-faced, bruises on my knees? Well, I was already late, so I went anyway. I posted the letter and sat down on the bench opposite to catch my breath and fell asleep. When I woke up, she was standing there, looking concerned at me.
Her?
Yes. Anyway, no torn uniforms since the tube system was put in place.
Bye, buddy.
See you, Harold.
Oh, hey, Nigel.
Yeah.
Harold, got you a message.
Oh, thank you, Miss...
Zoodle, pleased to make your acquaintance. So, it's from Felix. He says there's something he wants to show you and to expect a secret message soon.
Oh, what? Why? I mean, and why couldn't he just have said that to me himself?
I don't know, go ask him. My work here's done. Laters, mister.
Thanks.
Destination chosen. We hope you enjoy your all-water tube system journey. You've arrived. Have you checked your pockets before leaving?
Mr. 8, hey there.
Hello again. Did you talk to 24 in the end?
Yes, and then to 17. So, I know about Warren now. How do you feel about the whole situation?
I feel morose. We were such a tight-knit family before Warren caused schism. You know, despite us being quadruplets, I quickly became the natural leader and trendsetter. So I suppose Warren, being technically the youngest by a few minutes, always resented me for that.
Gosh, it must have been so tiring.
Yes, I understand childbirth is really rather taxing. 4 at the same time is quite a feat.
I meant the arguments between you 4. But yes, that too.
Anyway, I suppose he's due back from his palate-pleasing pilgrimage one of these days. That'll be awkward.
I'm curious to meet him. At least it'll be easy for me to recognize him.
Or so you think. He's really quite different from the rest of us. I remember 17 joking that it was more like we were 3 identical triplets and Warren was the even one out. You know, like odd one out, but with 4. It's an even number.
I get it. Now that I think about it, it's clear 17 inherited the maths gene, but not the humor gene.
Destination decided. Enjoy the view. You have arrived. Please exit the tube in an orderly manner. We hope you travel with us again soon.
Hatırlamıyorum. Ah, benim bu talihsiz başım.
Shortly be closing for the night. Get snug, not stranded.
Professor, you're not gonna believe this.
Why does that not surprise me?
The blue rock. It's gone.
You found it? You lost it?
It was stolen from Tommy's store.
This is utterly vexatious, Harold.
I know. What shall we do?
We? I need to think.
Madam CEO, you're going to want to hear this.
I'm listening.
It's the new buoy, Ma'am. It's picked up a signal that we have reason to believe originates from Earth.
Earth? Have you reverse dated the transmission?
We have. It was sent in 2102.
So 126 years after we left. Things would have been pretty rock bottom back there by then. Let's hear what was important enough for them to call after us. Maybe it was their final farewell, huh? I hope it's nothing too awkward.
Okay, I'll send a copy via...
Well, just play it to me. I've got a 12:05.
But Mom, it's only 10...
And one of those.
Okay, playing back now.
This is Earth. Earth to the Fedora. We sure hope you're all okay, whomever is still out there. We're not quite sure how to tell you this.
Johnston! Cut the damn line! You're live! What? Oh, fudge.
Professor, did you hear that strange message?
It was hard to miss.
It's the first message from Earth. Ever?
Certainly in my lifetime, at least. I wonder, what kind of message would a dying civilization speculatively send to a ship that can never return?
What do you think it means?
It means that the fact Allwater haven't shared it publicly yet means they're thinking about how to turn it to their advantage.
What if it's not the first message?
Don't be paranoid, Harold. What reason or authority would they have for keeping messages from us? Still, even if they had planned to share it immediately, they look suspicious now.
Gosh, that message could be anything. Maybe they've got information for us about our mission.
Well, what could that information be? If we presuppose... Yes? Oh, it's you. Yes? No. Indubitably. Fine. What? 15%? Out of the question. Okay, sure. See you shortly. Harold, I want you to come with me.
Huh? To where? What? Who was that?
Why, it was the CEO of Allwater Corp, of course, asking me to jump.
What for? How high?
Indeed, Harold, indeed. Well, unfortunately for my bath, she was adamant we went there immediately. She even unlocked our tube tickets for emergency night travel.
But why? What does she want with us?
Well, we'll soon find out, won't we? Come on, let's not keep Her Highness waiting.
Crisis control. We need to get out there ahead of the turn in public sentiment. First move advantage and get this working for us, not against us. Yes, come in, come in, come in. Now, as you both know, time is of the essence. Sorry, where are my manners? Would either of you like something to drink?
I suppose I might like a coffee?
There's really no time for coffee. Time is of the essence. Professor, would you like to sit?
No, thank you. I prefer to stand.
Oh, a woman of action, I love that. Anyway, we must act. Due to the unfortunate Communique incident, we've been forced to move up the schedule. It's imperative we deliver some good news about the start procedure.
I suppose that wouldn't hurt.
To that effect, Professor. And, you there. I'll need you to supervise Cyrus directly. We can't afford for any unforeseen delays.
Cyrus, he works best undisturbed. The man is a stubborn buffoon, but there's no doubting his thoroughness.
Professor, please. It would do this old heart good to know that you were keeping a watchful eye on him. Or maybe your, protege here could do it.
I'll hang out with, watch Cy, sure.
If it makes you happy, Madame CEO, we'll make sure Cyrus delivers.
Great. Music to my ears. Thank you both. You've done Allwater and the ship a great service. We're ready. Go live and stay on schedule. It's my privilege to announce to you all today that our new boy program has already proven an unmitigated success. We present to you now the full and unedited audio that represents the first incoming message we've received in our lifetimes. Now, before the message plays, I'd like to take a moment to reiterate just how proud we should all be of progress on the new start procedures. It won't be long before we're ready for the first attempt, the latest in a long line of steps on the road to a greater, brighter future for us all. Please enjoy this message, brought to you by the All Water Corporation.
This is Earth to the Fedora. We sure hope you're all okay, whomever is still out there. We're not quite sure how to tell you this. Things were pretty rocky here when you left, of course, and, you know, that was a brave move. Probably the right decision at the time. We didn't know whether to even tell you this, but we figured maybe it would give you some comfort way out there in the freezing clutches of deep space. What? Oh, right. Yeah, I guess. Or, I mean, even better, the comforting, warm embrace of a lovely, habitable new planet. Well, we just wanted to let you know that we pulled together down here. The sparrows calmed down and things pretty much worked themselves out. Life still isn't perfect. Bananas died out, and you got to be pretty careful around water. But by and large, we're back on track. I've survived. Wish we could send you a postcard. Anyway, be safe, and maybe one day we'll get a hello from you. We'll be listening.
What are you all still doing here? Don't you have work or something to do? Scram!
Destination selected. Have a pleasant journey and a fantastic day. You may now exit the tube. Thank you on behalf of the All Water Corporation for choosing to travel with us today. Destination determined. Now, relax with All Water. You're here. Thank you for choosing All Water Tubes.
Oh, graffiti. What good is asking where is home anyway? Where else are we gonna go? Could they just leave some notes around? I wonder if this is the Lightkeepers again, or just someone copying their style. Will they ever reveal themselves?
Gente, que bacana. Olha lá. Olha lá. Ai, muito maneiro, velho. Eu descobri o enigma aqui e tá apagando. Olha lá, olha lá. Menino danado. Olha lá, apagou. Vixe, mas pronto. Limpamos. Vamos ver nos cadernos aqui. Tem um bocado de tarefas que a gente já fez. Gente, deixa eu voltar aqui para nosso último destino para salvar aqui. Concluído.
Hey, Professor.
Oh,
are those
professor
the
aqui.
new teacups?
Come and see for yourself.
Oh, I promise I ordered them.
Harold, just look.
Uma caixa aqui surpresa. Bem maneiro. Olha. Ah, pedra. Incrível, gente. A pedra foi roubada e agora ela aparece aqui no apartamento dele. Na sala da professora. Uau. Cada enigma bacana, tá, desse jogo, tá?
If the Lightkeepers could get the rock, and they knew we wanted it, That means that, they must be someone who...
Harold, it's late, and we've had enough excitement for one day. Let's leave the theories until tomorrow.
Sure. I'm just happy that whoever they are, they're on our side.
So it seems for now. Good night, Harold. See you in the morning.
Okay. Night, Professor. Gosh, whoever made that leak must be feeling pretty terrible right now. I'm glad it wasn't me messing up for once. Let's see what tomorrow brings.
Gente, o nosso personagem aqui tá dormindo, tá se acordando. Eu vou dar continuação à nossa live na capítulo 2, no próximo vídeo, tá? Eu agradeço as pessoas que participou comigo aqui, no caso a Ana Paula Madureira, a Grace Gonçalves, a Nathalie, tá? Muito obrigado, meninas, pela presença aqui, a participação de vocês, tá? Valeu a todos que acompanham a live, tá? Os que deixaram o like também, muito obrigado. Muito obrigado, meninas, tá? Um forte abraço e até o próximo vídeo, tá, gente? Valeu, fique com Deus.